morning. Beautiful, beautiful women, beautiful goddesses. Good morning to you, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Today here for me, this morning at 7 a.m. is Friday, the day of Venus, the beautiful day of the goddess, Freya's day. And we also have the Autumn Equinox in the Southern Hemisphere, and we have the Spring Equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. So we've got a beautiful coming into the flow of a balanced energy. I think it happens in the early hours of tomorrow morning for us here in the Southern Hemisphere. We can look it up. But it ultimately means there's a balance of light and dark, and a balanced heart. Let's bring in a balanced heart through this time. There might be a few things that we still may be working through in our lives, and it's a part of our lives, isn't it, that we flow in and we flow through all the things that we're working through, and we trust, and we find that compassion within, we find the courage within to move through and work through what's going on in our lives. So I'm here with you through this time, and on this day, the day of the goddess, whatever is happening in your life, just come back to you, come back into your heart. And as we find that place in our heart, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your womb if you like, or both hands on your heart, to bring in that beautiful balance. My left hand underneath and right hand over the top. Might be different for you, but that just feels right for me. So just connect in with your heart. Take a breath, a gentle breath. Be gentle with you. Find the softness within you, but not of a softness that you feel that you have to give up, or that you have to sacrifice yourself for others, or that you feel that your needs do not count. Don't let yourself soften to the point where you let go of what it is that you are truly here for, of your true essence within. The softness is the feminine. The softness is the beautiful, intuitive parts of you, the feminine parts of your soul, of your star mother essence within you. That is the softness that is there. It's not to give up on anything that is in your heart. It's not to give up on your dreams. It's not to give up on your courage, and it's not to give up on driving forward in what you feel is right for you. Take a breath into your heart and just feel yourself relaxing, trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your innate knowing, trusting in your wisdom that you have gained to this point in your life, and feeling into the compassionate soul that you truly are. Being present in this now moment, not letting the past define you or rule you or bring you down. Let it teach you, let it grow, let your soul grow from the experiences, from the wisdom. And in the presence of the now, let go of the future. Trust in your heart to guide you and know that your dreams are guiding you, but they are guiding you in this now moment. Hold the visions that you have for yourself, for your dreams in the now, creating them as they are, believing that they are yours now. Trust in the power that you have within you to be able to create the life of your dreams, and making the choices in the now moment that work towards those dreams. That is the way that you will make change in your life. Doing that to love yourself, to honour yourself, honour your dreams, and not allowing others to dim that, not allowing others to put you down or put your dreams down in any way. You don't have to tell them your dreams, but you can keep them to yourself. That is the power that you have within you. Because if you let your dreams out in a moment that may not serve you, others can hinder those dreams. So we give our power away to others with those dreams. So keep the power of your dreams in your heart, in your soul. The star mothers know your dreams. The dragons of Mu know your dreams. God knows your dreams. Your spirit guides know your dreams. The angels know your dreams. So, with a balanced heart, trust in yourself, trust in what's happening for you now. Breathe into your heart, find that balance in you. Use your breath to steady yourself, to align yourself back into the masculine and the feminine energies within you. Feeling yourself aligned and in the center of heaven, of the creative source, and of Earth, of Mother Earth's heart. The beautiful magpies, I can hear them, their beautiful, beautiful sound, their words coming through with their song, their vibration coming through to bring some beautiful messages through on their song. It's a beautiful way. I've been hearing magpies in the morning. So that just brings me to a place now that is really, really resonating with me right now. The importance of our earth and of the animals of our earth, of the water, of the plants, the fauna. Caring for them, being aware of them and their beauty on our earth. Everything has a place, and the koalas are now they're recognised as being part of becoming extinct. So I think, I just love those beautiful koalas. They're so beautiful. And everything, just getting emotional, everything is and has a purpose. And I watched a documentary a couple of nights ago for the Yellowstone National Parks, Saving Yellowstone or something like that, I think it is. It was called on SBS. And the beavers that they're recognising the beavers in Yellowstone National Park, how that they're building their bridges, or their their homes, and it's creating ecosystems for bird life and for other life in the ecosystem of the Yellowstone National Park, and it's bringing conservationists in to create these types of waterways, so that it invites the beavers into those areas, so that it helps the earth to create those ecosystems of the water, that brings life. And water does bring life, it really does. We know that it brings life to us. If we didn't have water, we'd die. And it's the same for our planet. Water is so precious. It's a part of Mother Earth. It's a part of the growing of the plants, and it helps to keep the animals alive, and it gives food. It helps to bring the trees, which brings oxygen. As we breathe in the oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide, and they breathe that in and creating the oxygen. It's such a beautiful flow. Seeing our government just having disrespect for our trees and just pushing the trees down, it creates such devastation for the animals and for us, and I think if we make a move to stand for our earth, have more of a say in protecting everything, making sure that we look after our animals and our plants, the animals, the plants, and also the stone realms and kingdoms, and our waterways. We've got our beautiful crystals, and they have such a beautiful part in our earth. They bring vibrations. They bring those beautiful vibrations, but they do get picked from the earth, and we do have that beautiful essence, but we don't have to always take that from the earth. We can connect with the earth through our feet and connect with the vibrations of the crystals that are in the earth, and connect with their beautiful wisdom, connect with the wisdom of Mother Earth and the beautiful crystals. And as I'm saying this, I'm doing this now, and the Star Mothers came long ago, placing beautiful wisdom into the crystals that we can connect to now. Everything is online, everything is awake. So as we can connect with the wisdom of all that has been placed in these crystals, in the crystalline grid, in the nodes, and connecting in with those, with the memories and the wisdom that we can tap into from Lemuria, and just allow that to come into our bodies and to awaken into our bodies. Tapping into that and asking our body to remember, asking our wisdom, our beautiful feminine wisdom of the Star Mothers, of our 24th chromosome, to vibrate with the memories, with the remembrance of Lemuria, and allowing that to awaken us to the new earth, to the next Lemuria, knowing that we have the power to create something new, something that our hearts are aligned with, our own uniqueness, because we are here every beautiful, beautiful person on this earth, that's man and woman, God, Goddess, coming in balance at this time, allowing ourselves to open up to new creations that are coming through our vessels, coming through our own wisdom that we have brought into this earth, brought into this time to bring our beautiful, beautiful uniqueness and gifts onto this earth so that we can create. So tap into that, tap into your heart, tap into your soul, tap into the essence of you. Tap into that innocence of the child and tap into the curiosity and the playfulness and the creative essence that is within you, the eternal spark that is within you to ignite your passions, your inspirations that are in you and bring them forth to begin to create something new for our next Lemuria, for this new earth. We have that power. We are here now to do that with Neptune and in Aries and Pisces, yes. What is it? Neptune and Saturn in Aries at the 0 degree. This is the time to begin the new, to tap into the new essence of you, of the uniqueness of the I am presence here on this earth, to create something new. It is time, it is here, and it is beautiful. So in the balance of your heart, we are here to be our true selves, to shine our uniqueness out into this world, to not care what others think, because our own uniqueness needs to shine through. And we've got Lilith in Sagittarius, and that's our truth. It's the Lilith that is, she wants to show her deepness, her truth, her rawness, her essence of, the true Lilith, the true woman, the true nature of the goddess that was birthed on earth. That's it. That's it, the true goddess, the true woman that was birthed on earth in the Lemuria. Just let that sink in. In Sagittarius, well, this is the truth, this is the philosophy, this is the fire that is there, that is wanting to create from that place. Feeling that fire within to keep moving forward, and the truth, shooting the arrow of truth from the true goddess that has been birthed long, long ago, that is being birthed again. Okay, so this is beautiful. I'm just going to connect in with this beautiful book here, The Women of Lemuria. Okay. Back to this time from Lemuria, as we connect in with the ancient wisdom for the modern times now that have really, really changed. But we can tap into that beautiful wisdom. We can tap into that truth, tap into the energy and the remembrance, and just asking for some beautiful wisdom to come through for us now. we can connect in with today, trusting with this beautiful energy from Cryon, from the Star Mothers, from Dr. Amber Mellihar-Wolf, and the book created for through them, and Monica Mariani. She created this book with Dr. Amber Mellihar-Wolf. There's a gentleness there. I'm just tapping in. My body wanted just to connect. Okay, I'm just going to take my glasses off to read this. So this says, where do we go from here? After 11/11/11, I continued receiving visions, messages, and healings. When subsequent Lemurian Akashic awakenings, also called initiations or activations, have followed, they come in visions, sometimes one picture followed by words, or often like a movie with narration. In the first visual downloads, the priestess leader role that I had in Lemuria hadn't come to the surface yet. So this is Dr. Amber Mellihar-Wolf recalling. My understanding now is that my energetic body was being recalibrated to hold my new mission and place in the world, but I had not received any real direction. I think we can probably relate to that sometimes with this energy. That all changed in January 2014 at a Cryon event in Boulder, Colorado, when I was hosting Lee Carroll. I organised a Lemurian Sisterhood meeting for that Sunday evening. Lee asked me if I would like Cryon to channel before the meeting. I was thrilled, of course, and I said yes. It had been exactly 1 year since my beloved husband and first Lemurian teacher, Sid, had made his transition. 2013 had been difficult for me. I had held Lemurian Sisterhood Sacred Circle meetings for more than 2 years, but this was the first time Lee offered a Cryon channel. That night in January 2014, Cryon gave me my Lemurian name of Mellihar. When Cryon said my name was Mellihar, a rush of tingles and heat washed over me, and I felt like I lifted out of my chair. What did that name mean? I understood from Lee that the original spoken Lemurian language was similar to today's Hawaiian language. So I asked my dear sister Kahuna Kaleilialehe I don't know how to pronounce that, if she could translate my new name. She was happy to, and told me that the basic translation is celebration or gift of the sacred breath or sacred life. Beautiful. What a blessing, and another nod to my ancient Lemurian Akash in this life. I've been a competitive swimmer as an adolescent and young teen, and have been teaching breathing and yogic breathing since the 1960s. Breathing had always been a big part of my life. So the translated meaning of Meliha was another affirmation that spirit was a plan. Spirit has a plan. That spirit has a plan. Big wink. Sorry, I got that mixed up there. Of the 2 audio recorders on that night, neither recorded that channel. What are the odds? What was Spirit's plan with that? Obviously, since then, the Lemurian Sisterhood Cryon channels are all recorded and available on my website, www.amberwolfphd.com. But that night in Boulder, the energy signature was recorded in my cells. I can go back to that room in my consciousness and to those moments and feel the love wash humming through me. That night I understood that the path was unfolding right before me in that moment. And I was saying a big, slightly scared, but dedicated yes. Oh dear. When I thought of myself as a Lemurian priestess, it was a big stretch for this formerly small-thinking woman, programmed since childhood with no self-esteem. Besides, it's not like toiling away for years earning a degree. This title might not be real. Fortunately, to balance that small thinking and unconscious program, there is a wild goddess adventurer inside of me. A good thing, yeah. A development of the Lemurian Sisterhood grew from listening and following the guidance and instructions from Cryon and my own Lemurian Akash. This profound information continues to surprise me. I am learning to trust that I hold the power of a sacred, magnificent spirit within me, and the voices that speak from my Akash are to be trusted. They are my voices, me, the ancestral, ancient me. The additional gift I have been receiving through my Akashic awakening is the gentle whispers of love and information from the Star Mothers, the Pleiadians. They are here with me now and ask me to convey to you their sheer joy and celebration that your own awakening has begun. You are sacred and magnificent, and it's about time you know it. How beautiful, how beautiful. What a beautiful message today. And it really resonates with what I was saying before, so it's a beautiful one, isn't it? There's another thing about my Pleiadian connection. I might just read this. There's so much in this book. Through the Akashic awakening of millions of old souls has come the awakening of the divine feminine energy in the world, and a powerful energetic grid on the planet has been restored. The Pleiadian Star Mothers have told me that this reawakened grid is called the Goddess Grid. We have power grids all over our planet, those created by generating electricity, running it through wires and cables, bringing electricity into our homes. So why wouldn't we have invisible energetic grids? When first revealed to me by the Star Mothers,
They showed me that I assumed was their star cluster, the Pleiades, over 444 light years from Earth. Again, I asked, how could this have anything to do with me? I was immediately given a magnificent light show. They showed me how our galaxy is interconnected with grids of light and energy, some visible and some invisible, but all interwoven. I watched as from deep space a line of light led right to my door, or more correctly to my core. Here, Meliha, this is what this grid has to do with you. See it, feel it, and use its light to shine on all beings, giving me another sacred assignment for the Lemurian sisterhood. I believe this was the first realization that the worldwide sisterhood would come into being. And it did, didn't it? Beautiful. Pleiadian star mothers teach the goddess grid. They teach the goddess grid. I'm just going to read this because it's intriguing. With more specifics to anchor the light show, the star mothers presented the specifics of the goddess grid to me this way. The goddess grid is an energy field that is visible and invisible and connects all feminine energy on the planet, reaching out beyond what we know into the limitless quantum hologram of cosmic divine feminine energy. In other words, the goddess grid is a morphic field that interconnects and interweaves the whole of feminine energy everywhere. Just as we are always connected to the star mothers, so the grid of the divine feminine weaves all species of female together. Every woman is connected to the goddess grid, always, forever. Some are more aware of that innate connection and some less. This is how enormous it is. Every woman, mammal, animal, plant that comes into being as female is interwoven into the deep, far, wide and beautiful web of goddessness. Imagine, just getting a bit emotional. So beautiful. We are so important on this planet. Every woman, every female. Imagine your feminine energy is connected to the female deer, nursing her fawn. The queen bee in the hive. A mother it's just really hitting me as a mother. The mother sparrow guarding her eggs. A woman teaching prayers to her children on another continent. And a grey whale lifting her calf to the surface of the ocean for its first breath. Let your thinking and your imagination expand to encompass this concept, a concept of limitless female interconnection, a precious grid of female energy where we are never alone. opening something really sacred within me. And I hope it's doing the same for you. Just how important we are, and all of the animals and the plants and Mother Earth, and just how important we all are together. It just really rings home, rings true of the compassion that we can find within ourselves to show others how compassionate we can be for everything. And I think, as we open up to this beautiful essence of the feminine, of the goddess, of our compassion, the softness that we have for everything, that we can love, we can bring love, we love and nurture ourselves first and foremost, our children, those that we love, our family, our soul family, those that are for us, that are part of who we are. That's everyone. We treat everybody the same, and everything, every animal, every plant. The water in its feminine, it's the beautiful feminine essence of the waters. It's the life. It's the life-giving essence. And that is, bring us back to the womb and the water in our womb. The beautiful embryonic fluid in our womb. It's there, and in Lemuria, the babies were birthed in the water. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. Wow. Wow. I do have the cards of Mu, the dragons of Mu here, which were channeled from the dragons through Amber Meliha Wolf. And I'm going to ask the dragons to give us a message. I've got one missing card here, it's gone somewhere, still haven't found it. The reasons behind it are to be still known. But the dragons know, Star Mothers know, and I'm okay with that. And I'm just connecting in with the dragons to ask them and the Star Mothers to bring us some guidance for today on the balanced day of the equinox, of the autumn and spring equinox that we are finding ourselves in right now, moving forward through this beautiful balanced energy. And what do the beautiful dragons have for us in support for this time of balance? Yep. That's it. Yep. And what have we got? We've got the Earth Dragon, Amorahane, with a beautiful blessing, and another blessing from the Fire Dragon. Woohoo! Shaikua. So the blessing from the Earth Dragon, Amorahane, just connect in with this beautiful energy of the card and listen to these words. Feel the pulse of Gaia, steady and strong, the earth's heartbeat where you belong. Place one hand low and one hand on your heart. A sacred rhythm where unity starts. Up through your feet, her power will rise. A harmony felt beneath open skies. The Morahane stirs wise and deep, rooting your spirit in mystery's sleep. Explore life's roots entwined below, a web of magic, of sacred flow. Deep beneath the grotto, realms call, interconnected in peace, one and all. Beautiful. And that's the beautiful blessing channeled from the dragon Emorahane through through Amber Meliha Wolf. Trying to put all those words together, I think, at one time. And this is Shaikua, the fire dragon, with her beautiful blessing. So connecting with her, Shaikua, fire dragon, ancient and light and bright. Ignite within me your sacred light. Rise from my depths, both fierce and kind, where both feminine and masculine wisdom entwine. Flame of balance, call to me, awaken sacred Shakti. I'm anchored and free. In your embrace I seek and find the codes of power, human and divine. That sacred energy, whole and aligned. Beautiful. There we go. There's that beautiful blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful dragons. Thank you. So beautiful. Okay. So that brings this to a close, and feeling so grateful for this beautiful sacred time together, this sacred time that we have on this earth now. Trusting in your heart, trusting in your soul to guide you in the now moment. So be present here on this beautiful earth. Beautiful goddess or god, masculine or feminine. It's all within us, in each person. So let's find that balance and keep moving forward in that space. Okay, love to you all. I'll connect with you again soon. Bye for now.